What did you like or dislike about your previous job?
In my previous position as a life enrichment specialist, I particularly liked the opportunity to positively and directly impact someone's life. The one on one interactions allowed me to develop genuine relationships and personalize the way that I addressed their needs, which was very fulfilling. I took pride in going above and beyond to find additional tasks that enhanced her comfort, her organization, and her emotional well being for all the individuals I supported. The whole experience was highly rewarding, informative, and honed my skills of empathy, patience, and attention to detail, skills which I would believe would be essential for a museum technician.
How familiar are you with the area that we are in?
I grew up in Oregon City, where the museum is. This developed a strong connection with the area, which is amazingly rich in history and culture. Additionally, while I was working in medical transportation for 4 years, I became more familiar with another side of Oregon City's geography and community. I've long held a deep appreciation for Oregon's history, in part from what I've learned at this museum, sharing with family and friends. I would love to continue doing so as a contributing member of your team.
What were your favorite classes and why?
At Eastern Oregon University, my favorite courses were the ones that focused on Oregon natives and physical anthropology. The Oregon Natives class detailed historical insights into the ancient cultural heritages and histories of the peoples indigenous to these lands by telling the story of each one of Oregon's 9 different federally recognized tribes and the many others that their stories included through history. I understand that a thorough understanding of cultural context is essential to the work that I would be doing with the End of the Oregon Trail Museum. Additionally, anthropology, physical anthropology that is, was equally fascinating for me, where I learned about preservation and analysis, cultural context, artifact handling, as well as engaged in research projects in various subjects such as man the dancer theory and cannibalistic practices. I learned this knowledge and more that contributes to my essential anthropological skills and knowledge for this role.
What are your short term goals?
My short term goal is joining and applying my skills at a reputable organization such as the End of the Oregon Trail Museum, where I can apply and further develop my passion for cultural preservation and history. I am especially interested in contributing to exhibit curation and conservation to preserve, present, educate, and inspire others. I'm looking forward to learning from your museum's experienced professionals and growing within your organization.
What would your past managers say about you?
My previous manager would describe me as compassionate, diligent, and proactive. As a life enrichment specialist, I repeatedly went above and beyond in my duties, finding new ways to make the supported individual's life more comfortable and organized. For example, I would remind her about medication times and plan for days with different schedules. I would often begin and complete new projects around her house that had been needing completion, such as dusting, organizing piles of cords, deep cleaning instruments, and more. She appreciated my attention to detail and reliability. The relationships with all individuals in the organization and people in the life of the supported individual were strong and built upon collaboration.
Where do you want to be in 10 years from now?
10 years from now, I imagine myself well established into the field of museum and artifact curation, ideally with an institution like the End of the Oregon Trail Museum. I'm hoping to have significantly contributed to historical artifact preservation and interpretation, and having brought much history to life for the public of all ages. My goal lies in the continuous expansion of my expertise. I'm open to taking a leadership role and supporting others through mentorship or enhancing the museum's offerings by leading for future projects. Ultimately, I plan to be a member of a team that preserves as well as educates and inspires future generations at the Oregon Trail Museum. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Hold on.